Coming at you. What's going on, guys? Hello. Using the new software, using some StreamYard stuff, I can do some cool shit. I can highlight comments. I can multi-stream. Right now, we're on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube pays me. Facebook, just full of cucks. Let's be honest. All right, guys. So today, I'd like to talk about asking your tuner to disable emissions components is literally the dumbest shit you can do in this day and age. If I even have to, the fact that I have to explain this still, even after the EPA has literally shut people down, blows my mind, but it is still a very prevalent thing where people are out there just saying probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Stuff like, hey, I will absolutely write some kind of disclaimer saying that my car is not an on-road vehicle. Motherfucker, if it comes with a VIN number, bitch, it is beholden to EPA laws, especially if it was built in the US. And if your tuner is a US based tuner, guess what, asshole? He has to abide by the law. But before we get way into it, we'll talk to the people in the chat, say hi to the people that decided to come on first. The loyal ones, there were some real ones this morning or this afternoon when I went live for the members only to test out this equipment. Apparently, it's working pretty good. So we'll talk some shit and get after it. We got Stu, Mendoza's Coyote, Blue 99, Darren Harperman, SK Performance Jeff. He did say yesterday's show right there. I can highlight a comment. Yesterday's show was a great comedy, grade A. Here tonight for some roasting of the Coyote community. Candace Page, Clip Clap the Horse says squabble. I Smell Butthurt says a tip I learned from the VW communities. If you don't like the CELs, put electrical tape over it. It done. Selim says hola. Matt Twin Lemon Cheese says good evening, fellas. Dustin Engler, Bruce Lee, YouTube Pro Banner Free Speech. One of the mods. Grassroots equals a wrench. Eliza's S550. Nawid Sadiq. Bruce Lee, I'm hung so low. Not a coyote. Wesley Stewart, Jared Wells, Catfish Hunter, Noodling in the chat. Angel Jovel, Nick Rogers, Big Blop says, what's up? Conspiracy Theory Show. Someone said, Conspiracy Theory time. Alex partnered with Grassroots to create hilarious premium content. Nobody is that ridiculous. Oh, guys, it gets better. I found the Instagram. But we'll talk about that a little later after I get done with my opening monologue. Talk all that shit. JD Swag is in the house. Coca-Cola, Matt Twin Loving, we got him. Admiral Peck. Coca-Cola got him already. Fresh Pasteles. Kyle Wren, D-Rock Fox. Coca-Cola, by the way, has the most awesome blower on the planet. Once I found out his family is from Sinaloa, his blower is the best. The Roush Gen 3 TVS 2650 blower is the best. I do not want to end up dead. Sasso on the trunk. No, thank you. Kevin Skonaware, whatever the fuck his name is, says, what's up, Alex, on Facebook. PK Auto Design in the house. Okay, guys, let's get to it. How do I get rid of this damn comment? Hide current comment. Beautiful. Okay, guys. So in the ticket system where we work, someone said electrical tape. In the ticket system that we deal in, a lot of people apparently are starting to say things like, hey, I have cat codes. Hey, I have circuit codes. Hey, Alex, I have this code. Hey, Alex, I have evap codes. Hey, Alex, I have da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the reason you're going to have codes going forward if you're getting tuned by pretty much anybody nowadays. They have to stay emissions compliant. If they live and operate out of the United States, none of the files that leave there or get emailed or get sent or get installed in a vehicle can have stuff tampered with. It has to be emissions compliant. So a lot of the people think that you can just get around it because you live in Canada, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Russia. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter where you live. If the tuner is operating out of the US, guess what, dude? He has to abide by the laws of the land. So you're like, well, that's bullshit. My other tuner did it. Congratulations. Maybe your other tuner wants to get shut down by the EPA. We don't. We have to stay compliant. So people, instead of just saying, I understand that I'm going to have emissions lights on if I, the owner, deletes equipment that is emissions related, no problem. As long as the car ain't going to blow the fuck up, I'm good. Nope, they don't do that. What do they do? Well, look, is there a disclaimer I can sign? I, Enrique Palazzo, hereby declare that my car is a off-road vehicle only, and it is not to be used for road purposes. I go, sweet. You see that VIN number on your shit? That VIN number? Your car is not a body in white Cobra Jet that cannot be registered. Your shit's registered. Your shit is road legal, quote unquote. It has a VIN number. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter that you promise, that you swear, your pinky promise, whatever. You will not get your tuner, if he wants to stay in business, to disable anything emissions related. You remove your cats, that's on you, buddy. You're going to get 42430 codes. You didn't install your rear O2 sensors because you got Texas speed headers. Guess what? You're going to get circuit codes, and you got to plug them back in. Tell them to weld an O2 bung in it. Put them back in the pipe. But Alex, I don't get it. I'm catless now, so I don't need rear O2s. Okay, cool. Sick, buddy. Circuit codes and flatlining fuel trims at wide open throttle is your huckleberry. That's what's going to fucking happen going forward. Now, every single time I get on this chat, people think I'm like getting mad at the customer. No, I'm trying to educate you, stupid motherfuckers. Because you can't go out there deleting everything in the car. I'm going to clean up the trunk area of the car. My state is not an emission state, so I'm going to clean up the trunk area of the car and under the trunk where the wheel well is. And I want to get rid of all the evap stuff. And I'm going to tell Alex, hey, I got evap lights, so take care of them, please. No. A tuner that wants to stay in business in the United States cannot touch any of that shit. Well, Alex, I don't know. My other tuner used to do it no problem, and I have no check engine lights with his tune. Then you have an option. That's fine. I would not want to be in that little group that you're out there publicly. I have literally seen people dry snitch on their fucking people that they deal with, basically saying, by the way, my other tuner, and he names the tuner, doesn't have any check engine lights with his tune. Well, you know what? Have at it, buddy. Have at it. I am not going to sit there and try to put this company out of business because you have a check engine light in your car. Guys, technology is pretty goddamn advanced, and we've talked about the GESI cats. We've talked about high flow cats. We've talked about how much you can get away with the stock cats. Guys, if you're out there playing that game, and usually it's the full bolt-on NA guys, right? Those guys with the dumps, the black 0% tint on the windshield, no hood, no evap, no nothing, no exhaust, basically open header. And they're wondering, well, I don't want to have my lights come up on my dash. Motherfucker, you don't have a hood. You don't have a hood. You don't have a hood. You care about check engine lights? You got bead locks on a... We tuned a guy, I think Mike Moretti, I think his name is. He won some event at Bradenton recently. No bead locks on that car. Did a wheelie past the 60. I looked at the rear wheels. I'm like, there's no bead locks on that car. It ran 770. I was like, interesting. And y'all motherfuckers are out there with your bead lock balance. You got more money in wheels and tires on an NA car. Instead of taking that money and just all that dumb shit that's in your car right now, you should have bought Boost and you would have been a second faster on pump gas. But I digress. So companies cannot go out of their way, or should not go out of their way, if they want to stay in business in the United States, by shutting off emissions components, guys. Be smart. Please be smart. If you start hacking stuff out of the car, that's on you, buddy. Your tuner can't bail you out of that situation. We can't cure stupid. And then if you ask over and over and over and over again, and you're like, what's my recourse? Live with the light. The GT500, you turn that bitch on, everything is lit up. Everything is lit up. You know what's not lit up? My Fairmont, because it's an old fucking car and it doesn't matter. So you're going to have to reconfigure your brain in this day and age where Tesla Plaid S's are out there running low 9s, high 8s. And you're going to have to reconfigure your brain as to what's worth it to you. Like, what do you just build a race car, never register it, live with the lights, and go about it that way? Or do you guys want a 9-second car with no emissions equipment and hope your tuner is going to bail you out of that situation? You got to be real smart. And it doesn't matter, Dan O'Keefe, if you're in Canada, Qatar. I already answered these questions. If the tuner operates out of the United States, he cannot legally send you any tunes that has anything off anywhere. Be smart. Don't even ask. Like, don't even ask. All right. And real quick, guys, the last two shows, Sunday and Monday, been some of the best shows I think I've done. Because we have come across probably the next Carol Shelby. Anyway, people thought I was punching down on the kid. If anything, I helped the kid get himself a, some more followers. So in the meantime, I found his Instagram, and he has some absolute gold happening on his Instagram. I am not going to shout it out. I'm just going to show you. And apparently, it's not an O'Reilly's AutoZone. It's just an AutoZone. So apparently, this car used to look normal. Like back in the day, this car used to look like a normal ass car, right? There's by the way, the up and coming super sport, whatever the fuck. Is this why you guys and all these guys requiring input VIN now? That you purchase off-road components? Chris Dietz. Yep. Hello. So B Turviate Racing's in the house. Hey, got your Instagram? It's badass, bro. Your car used to be a fucking badass car. Look at how nice it was. One color, looking clean, and now it's become art. I mean, just wonderful. Oh, I mean, you need those brakes to stop that. Wow. I mean, that panel, I could have sworn that was a Bugatti Chiron panel. Like I looked at the center panel and I'm like, is that a Bugatti Chiron? Oh no, that's B Turviate Racing. Bray, I don't know his name. Yep. So, and I think this car had a unfortunate mishap with, oh, look at the battery relocation kit. Sick, dude. I should have thought of putting that behind the seat. I'm so stupid. What's with the foam on the hood though? Like, and apparently he had a, I don't know, unfortunate incident where the front got hacked off of this car, and he fixed it. He said that he had to weld in some half-inch gaps. He literally said he had to weld some half-inch gaps, which were a pain in the butt. So yeah, I mean, yeah, shout out to him. So if you guys are wondering, you must have had your head in the sand if you don't realize why parts manufacturers cannot sell certain components anymore. You don't realize why certain companies are selling their companies to try to get off of the magnifying glass of the EPA. You have no idea why tuners are now saying, no, we can't shut anything off. Like, where have you been for the last year? Hell, forget year. It's way over 5 years that the EPA has been going after people. By the way, they give DuPont a break. DuPont, if you look at a certain documentary where they went after the DuPont chemical company and they only find them a small amount, crazy how the turnover and the silliness that happens at the EPA is and has been happening for years now, like years. But now all of a sudden they're going out to the little guy. Why? Because it affects the little guy, little tiny shops, mom and pop shops that just want to sell parts and makes cars fast. They say, fuck you. And we need a mechanism to actually be able to tune legally. I want to see the stress test on those half-inch gaps. He literally said half-inch gaps are no joke. Can you shut the taillights off in the tune? People getting annoyed that missing and turning them off, please. Thanks. What did he say? Can you shut taillights off in the tune? People getting annoyed of seeing them at the end of the track and missing the turn off. Oh my God. So when I lived in Houston for a very brief period, I never saw more cars end up at the sand trap than they did at Houston Motorsports Park, or not, is it HMP? It was Royal Purple Raceway back in the day. And I'm like, why are these cars constantly ending up in the ditch? Like what makes it, what happens at the end of the track that they just stay on the gas and end up like way in the ditch? Do people not know where the quarter mile ends? Apparently that's like a thing that happens over there. So I guess it's not an issue only in Houston, but apparently a lot of places just, them motherfuckers just straight up miss the turnoff. So I'm trying to get to the YouTube studio so I can see the paid chats, and then I can get to them easily. Then we can go from there. Viewer activity. Okay, here we go. We got Phil says, lobbying to get the Sinaloa on the RPM ad. Come on, Coca-Cola. Jonathan Deltrek says, how much would you charge to tune my 3.8 grassroots built Mustang? Michael Bonhart says, at what price point is a used unlocked lung engage not worth the price versus a new HPT RTD? And Sam50 says, Mosier or Strange for S197 axles, 5/8 or half-inch studs. Well, if you can swing it, get 5/8 studs. I have half-inch in the GT500, and I cringe every single time I launch the car. So it's one of those things you have to kind of like do a cost analysis. How much is a 5/8 studs over a half-inch, and how much is it worth your wheel not flying off the motherfucker or bending the stud? So, yeah, that's up to you to figure out. Okay, let's get back to the chat. You ain't cool till you pissed in the sandbox, says HDFU grad. I wouldn't let you to my lawnmower, says John Lopez. They must be thinking it's a half-mile race. Israel Rio says no daddy's money needed. Brian or whatever Turuviate Racing says tube chassis for front should be purchased this weekend. Hey man, I'm gonna give you some advice, and you're probably gonna hate this advice or love this advice. Get rid of that car, man, and just buy a regular GT. You'd be light years ahead of the game. Light years ahead of the game if you got rid of that car and bought a 2011 GT with 100,000 miles. But if you want to keep going, chugging along with that V6, brother, you're just giving me more and more content. Kurt, come on, Kurt. What kind of a question is that? Are you psycho? Rob Stang says 411 volts in this room that matter. It probably doesn't even run anyway. And if I and someone said if I lived in Houston, you know about them I-10 race days. Yes, Houston. The good thing about Houston is you can race all the time. Like it was pretty ridiculous. You can go out on a Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, anytime you can catch a race with a very fast car. Oh, what's little man doing? What are you doing? Get out of here, little man. Get out of here. He was chewing on my sandals. See, when I'm talking on this, he for whatever reason starts acting up. He's just like, I want some attention, dude. Shit, let me know. I'll sell you my 214,000 mile 5.0. Dude, if he sold that car, he'd be so ahead of the game. But he's either playing the long game as a troll, or he's probably got an extra couple of chromosomes. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Becho, says Jesus Baeza. Honest question, what are you supposed to do when you swap a Coyote into a Fox body? Put the evap system on too? Well, no, because if you're using a Ford Racing control pack, that's not even in the tune. That's what blows my mind, right? So Ford Racing control packs, you can purchase new, buy them, put them in a Fox body so you can put a Gen 3 motor and trans in an old chassis. And you can draw the tune because it's open. And the rear O2's and evap aren't even there. Now, if you're going to start doing the crank-a-pallet game and you're going to start taking wiring harness off of a junkyard build, oh, you're super fucked. You're super fucked. You're a glutton for punishment. You're going to start trying to transplant everything from a crashed Gen 2, Gen 3, or Gen 1 into a Fox Fairlane, because I have a Fairlane apparently. Yeah, you're going to be in for a world of hurt, brother. Ford has a lot of money that make EPA look the other way, says EPA. I don't doubt it at all. Too many rats out when the word spreads quick. I think he'd be better off buying a Rec 15 to 17 GT and swapping the motor, trans, and computer into that one he has. Ew. Are you psycho? He's welding in half-inch gaps, dude. The dude welded in half-inch gaps. Dude, the dude literally said, man, welding half-inch gaps is a pain in the butt. After he replaced the radiator support, he welded half-inch gaps. Look at the battery relocation kit. You want this kid putting a 5.0 drivetrain in this? You want him putting a 5.0 drivetrain in this? Look at the prototyping of the hood with the what is I do. There's so much to look at. There's just so much to look at. It's not even funny. Cuba Caddy says, EPA, hit me up on IG. I want cookies. His name is Lake, I think it is. I ended up going Holly EFI on the swap. I win racing. Just got here. Please start the show over so I know what I missed as street driven GT500. Yeah, that's what half-inch gaps that bitch is going to fold in half. Nope, not at all. It's going to be fine. JMS Performance says, wow, this chat is flying. I got to slow it down. JMS says, Alex jerking it on the table for the new edge. Dude, my balls I got this new underwear and I got a lot of ball and it's just like flapping around. It's not a good look. I got to keep things super tight down there. Do you know what I'm saying? Ashton 5.0 says, yeah, stock GT 2011 GT is fast compared to anything else he's ever been in. He'd probably shit his pants and go, wow, it looks great, performs well, it stops on a dime, and it doesn't rattle every time I hit a bump, but it's not his own thing. Dude, he would be just so ahead of the game. So ahead of the game. Coca-Cola says Carlito's way. What is the best exhaust you have ever ran in a Coyote? GT500 mufflers. See, I did every mistake. You can make. I bought pipe bombs. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I bought Flowmasters. I'm like, what the fuck? The droning was ridiculous. I bought Borla attacks. I bought Borla S-types. I bought everything. And you know what? It was the absolute... Corsa gave me some exhaust one time, and I didn't know shit about Corsa. And these were Corsa blow my dicks. And I put them in the black car. I was at Power by the Hour one time, and I was the first round of me working with Lund Racing. I put them up, and Jake's like, those are going to be loud. I go, no, they said it's going to be super soft until you go wide open throttle. He goes, those are going to be fucking loud. Sure enough, turn them on. The chicka, 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 wow. And I'm like, and Jake's like, everyone laughed. Donnie, Perdomo, Jake, they all laughed. And they're like, that sounds like fucking shit. Yep. I took them off. I put on some single tip GT500 mufflers. Done. It was wonderful. Just got some MagnaFlow Adult Series put on my VMP Odin car. Now I can enjoy driving it. August Quorum. Exactly. I'll let you drive my car and he still won't be happy. Good morning. Good morning. Andres Martinez and Janet. John Lanier. Just laughing. I like how they use her actual name on Facebook. It's kind of nice. Shit, I can fabricate too. I could see your fabrication skills. Yeah, I dropped 800 on a carbon fiber setup. Just need to raw materials, hoping to get some DMC wiring tools and outer sport connectors for a wiring harness. Guys, I think he's serious. I think he's serious. And I'm looking at his cars here. I don't want to even shout out his shit. I mean, I think he's I think he's so serious. Look at the he's legit. Oh, I can fabricate too. I can tell. Did you see the transition piping on his radiator thing? That was fucking sick. Local kid has a straight pipes on his 5.0 and it sounds ridiculous. Nothing like a straight pipe voodoo though. Yeah, and it sounds like shit. Straight pipe voodoo sounds like fucking shit. I have no passenger seat. That's where my CO2 and fire extinguisher are at. People don't realize that upgraded OEM parts in certain apps work better than aftermarket parts. Exactly. Alex, he is very dangerous. If he's dead serious, guys, whatever town he lives in, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. That thing is gonna, if he actually has a fender bender, he might get hurt. Like he might get seriously hurt because whatever that car was when it left the factory, it ain't anymore. First of all, it's going to catch on fire because of the battery. Then he won't be able to get out because he uses toe straps for door hinges or whatever the fuck he does, or door handles. So, dude, it's going to be a nightmare. I had to tell the first tuner I ever to turn my rear o2's back on. They said they turned the o2's on and diesel fuel cut off so it wouldn't run lean on 93. Shaking my head. Switch tuners fast after hearing that. I had to tell the first tuner I ever used to turn my rear o2's back on. They said they turned the O2's and diesel off so it wouldn't run lean on 93. Wow. On a Coyote? Oh my God. I got to highlight that comment because that is ridiculous. We have cars come in on a trailer with full straight pipe setups, and I want to hang myself, says PK Auto Design. I mean, at what age, guys? Because there's a lot of people in the chat that are varying in age. At what age do you start to grow up a little bit and don't need to be the center of attention? You know what? I don't drive my GT500 often. It's too fucking loud. Tow it to the track, turn it on there. It sounds fine because it's at a fucking track. But leaving the complex, I feel like a fucking dickhead. I feel like an absolute shithead making that kind of noise leaving the complex because I feel I'm bothering other people. And I know how I would feel if I'm inside the house and some shithead is driving his piece of shit around the complex. Even though he's not making noise on purpose, the car is just stupid loud. Yeah, 30, 35, 26. Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm not asking your ages. What I'm saying is, at what age do you start to fucking grow up? And to me, it's like 22, 23. Because you're like, yeah, that's a little too loud. Big Block says, I'm old. We used to use methanol. What is the difference between a good brand of ethanol 85 and race methanol? How old are you? Because that question kind of fucks me up. I'm old. We used to use methanol. What is the difference between a good brand ethanol E85 and race methanol? Well, you need a lot more methanol. What's the stoic point of methanol? Like 5 point something or 6 point something, where E85 is 9.8. So I don't think it's the difference is you need a lot more fuel system to run like M1 or something like that. Jose Santiago Morales says, I was at a fast situation with my kid and wife, 10 5.0 show up, revving to the moon, and pipes, mufflers, and straight pipe. I don't know what the hell he said right there. Pimpin' since 1997 says, how long does a Vortex 700 wheel horsepower pump gas 10 or 80 car hold up with minimal abuse? Stock transit engine. I wouldn't trust 700 wheel on pump gas. That's how my Ringland went to shit. It could have been because of early production blocks or whatever. Like the block, I bought a brand new motor, long block from Jake at PBH, and it was manufactured in 2021. So I am hoping to God that all the kinks have been worked out with that thing. Now with Dick said he's 28. James Performance says methanol mileage, 1 highway, 0 city. Dude, I started getting old at like 24. I'm 38 and I'm like a 70-year-old guy. Yeah, I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to hear loud cars. When I'm at the track and I hear a straight piped open comp car, I yell at him. I go, get a fucking muffler. Why do you have to have your open header 77 Pinto just barking with its 302 and E7 heads? What the fuck are you doing? Get a muffler, dude. I'm 24, hate straight pipes, maybe 25. That's the time. Dude, I started getting old at 24, already got that. I'm 23, slowly hating my Roush X pipe. Glad I still have cats, so it's not that loud. God, straight pipes, leave that shit for the 350 boys. I'd rather be silent and fuck people's mentals than see it launch. Nowadays, kid thinks if it's loud, it's fast. Guys, burble tunes. Burble tunes are the biggest cancer in the car community. People literally accelerate through parking lots quickly just to get it to meet the right conditions to decel burble so that they especially annoy people. And who are the biggest cuck ass bitch asses with burble tunes? BMW guys. BMW guys literally drive around in a certain way just to make their car burble. Let's say you're at a bumper to bumper traffic somewhere, somewhere. Let's say if you're on Houston and you're getting off a exit and then, you're just chilling, taking your time. It sucks. The BMW in front of you will let the car in front of him get out about 20 feet just so that he can go. Then they take a right. Then they shift. And then there are the ones that sound like shotguns. Pow, 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 pow. I go, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You're a fucking idiot. And I use the F word, the derogatory for the non-straight person. I'm like, you're a fucking, you know what? Bet the kid runs eBay headers and tires. Butch Moore says, keep writing it. Danny G became a new member. Danny G, now you'll be able to see the video that I had today with a bunch of members. That's right. This software allows me to send you a link so that you could be on with me. No, I'm not going to send it on this chat because it'll be ridiculous. Let me see. Do you still like the base Hellion system? When did I say? Oh my God. I'm going to stop. BMW and 350Z, 370Z, G35, G37s. BMW and Volkswagen are the biggest homos on the planet. JMS says that DFCO has to have adaptive. No, it's not coasting fuel shutoff, guys. Coasting fuel shutoff is not what happens, what causes the diesel burble. It's timing. They like go into negative timing on diesel at a certain table. And I'm like, wow, you guys are stupid. Oh my God. Dudes that do that flush. What did he say? Dudes that do that flush their farts. You're describing with complete accuracy the most annoying car guys ever. Guys, the most annoying car guys ever are not burnout guys, are not sideshow guys, are not decel burble tune guys, are the absolute cancer of any car culture. And it is cross-platform. It BMW, Subaru, Chevy, Ford, Dodge, everyone hates. I don't look at a Dodge, right? I don't see I don't go to a Section 8 neighborhood and then look at every Dodge in that complex. every RT in that complex, every V6 and go, I am insanely annoyed at your what do you call them? The guards for the splitter guards. I don't go, oh, your yellow splitter guard protector, splitter protector. The yellow splitter protector annoys my eyes. I don't care about that. The decel burble tunes are the biggest homos on the planet. And if you go out of your way to make a decel burble tune, you're a homo enabler. You are that guy. Sure, you might be able to sell the part, but you're literally cheapening your product by saying, I support gayness. Here you go. Here, make noise, do dumb shit. Michael Camacho says, bro, I work with timeshare owners that need help understanding what the fuck they bought. So when you have problems dealing with your customers, imagine me, all boomers, 75 plus year olds. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. My guys don't understand that we're trying to stay in business. The EPA has now made it pretty impossible to function a certain way. Guys, why do you think these guys went away? The best tuning device ever conceived. To this day, 10 years old, better than anything out there on the market, by far. Right? Why do you think it went away? Because it sucked? It works great, easy, touch screen. This is it. Nothing required, no internet required. Oh, yeah, we're going to go out of business. You really think they went out of business because the product sucks? This product's fucking phenomenal. Bye-bye. What do you think that? What do you think that is? Boss 202 get a pause. Remember, Alex, it's cool to be gay nowadays. You're right. You're right. Because if you're straight and you like chicks and you like just bang and puss, you're like weird. Wait a minute. You like wearing pants that fit, boots and a shirt, and you like chicks and having sex with them? Oh, you're bigot, fascist. Unreal. Windsor 352s don't burble. That's right. Windsor 352s do not burble. I take a burble tune over the Cat Delete Res. Wait. We just spotted one. Kevin Rowe, you're one of those. Your car sounds like shit. No, burble tunes sound way worse than a straight pipe car. You're wrong, Kevin Rowe. You're fucking wrong. You're going to highlight your comment because you're fucking wrong as shit. Burble tunes are gay as fuck. Hey, Alex, my O2's are horizontal and my long tubes die from 85. On my long tubes, they die from 85. A while back, you made a video for O2 45-degree angles. Those still worth it? I mean, what? I said if you angle your O2s at a 45-degree angle, but not to like put a spacer on them so that they're at a 45. No, you re-weld your O2 bung to similar like Cooks has it. Cooks and Ultimate Header, they put their O2 bung at about a 45-degree angle just to combat the potential O2 issue. Guys, I don't even know why you guys are going through O2s that much. I literally think you guys are going through O2s because you buy cheap headers. I repeat, you buy cheap headers with inferior metals that are like resonant and hollow and weird, and they just cause a real weird buzzing effect. And they're rusty. They're made out of a shitty material that just rusts. It's not even coated. And you guys wonder why you go through O2s. And I have Ultimate headers on all my cars, except the GT500. The GT500 has American Racing headers, and every other car has Ultimate headers. I have never had to replace my O2s in any of those cars. I thought I did. I replaced them once or twice thinking that was the issue, but it ended up being a clogged injector. So my O2s have never gone out on any of my vehicles if you have a quality header in them. Okay, one more time you say flip the hat. I'm going to just block Butch Morley. Huh? How about I just block this guy? Hey, guys, number one, to block this guy, or number two, unless he's trying to do it for his kid. He's got his kid on the profile picture. Flip your hat. Hey, monkey, do what I say. Do what I say. Flip your hat. I remember when you used to flip your hat when you used to be cool. Now you're not cool no more. You don't flip your hat. You only make 17 times the money you used to when you used to flip your hat. Butch Moral, whatever the fuck your name is, I'm sorry. You're going to be the first person that gets gone on this chat. So see you later. He gone. Delete comment. Get the fuck out of here. Flip your hat. Flip your hat, Alex. Come on, man. You know, we used to be cool together, man. You know, I used to dream about meeting you and like, and then, dear Slim. I wrote my address on that. Perfect. Fuck, bro. I hate people that do that shit. I hate people that are like, flip your hat. Hey, there was a guy I saw at Bradenton, at FL2K, big fat load, nice guy though, whatever. And I'm like, hey man, he goes, hey man, love your channel. And this is what he did. This is exactly what he did. He goes, hey man, love your channel. You know, I love everything you do. And I was like, I haven't flipped my hat like as YOLO douchebag in 3 years. 4 years. But I want you to flip it for me. Flip your hat. That's when you were cool. Could you imagine? Those are the people that think Kevin Hart's funny. Like, if you think Kevin Hart's funny, you want me to flip my hat. O2's common to take a shit from start, shut off condensation, showing off burble tunes to friends. I think I agree with that guy about the burble tune. I can at least control the burble. Nope, you're gay too, Oscar Argueda. Okay, guys, you want me to block Oscar Argueda too? Put a 69 in the chat if you want me to block Oscar Argueda with his bullshit. We need to weed these fucking guys out of my life. Put a 69 in the chat. Oscar about to be gone, son. And we say bye-bye. Oh, man, it's good. But Alex, we could have been together. Someone just rolled past my house with his burble tune. Insane. You don't need a burble tune when you're open headers. Sounds like a gunshot diesel all the time. Everyone's putting 69 in the chat. Bye, Oscar Argueda. Take that as a warning. Do not talk positively about burble tunes on this chat. This isn't the coyote. What are those groups on Facebook that people always support shit ass rides? Some guy on Facebook puts up a shit ass ride. Hey guys, this is my car, Clarice. Say hi to her. And it's like the gayest fucking car you've ever seen. And people go, nice car, bro. Welcome to the club. Shut up. Do not encourage bad behavior, guys. Do not go out there telling people that their shit ass car is legit. Be honest with them. Say, your car sucks and make it right. I need to get that Gimme Chong Chong sound clip. I need to get that little sound thing. You guys put me onto this thing right here real quick. You guys put me onto this thing right here. It's a Elgato Stream Deck. The live content creation controller with 15 customizable LCD keys, adjustable stand for Windows 10. And so I'm going to get that and I'll put all the give me some chong chong and get all those sound clips in there, get them loaded so I can give you guys the best experience possible. Bing bong. Oh yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and put up a post on the page tonight or tomorrow. Say, which sound clips do you want on the Stream Deck? And it'll be Canelo, Mike Tyson, Bing Bong, get the hell out of here. Carlito's Way clips. I need about 15. So I'll need you guys to put up all the in the comments which sound clips you want in the Elgato. Whatchamacallit. Bryce Thomas, boy, you are about 2 years too late. Bone stock daily driver is the way to be. Alex, is TDC on tonight? I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see what I got going on tonight. But if I get Froggy, I might be on because I like the software and I might put people on. If you're on TDC and I do happen to go on tonight, I'll put you on. I'll give you the link and we'll talk. If it's relationship stuff, it's a good time. It's a good time. Here we go. Squabble, high power, bing bong. Ew, this smells like jelly beans. I want that Whipple R2D2. Okay, can we keep the can't get the baby to latch clip? I think we can. It's got to be 15. So I only use probably 10 or so, 10 or 12. So I might be able to get it done. Bryce Thomas with that fucking comment of the week. Canelo for sure. Zook. I run 15 seconds fast. I'm not fast. Got it. What do you think about that Nunes fight? I don't know. Was it me or did she look off? Maybe she was gassed. Maybe she didn't take homegirl seriously. But she looked lethargic. By the second round, she was just throwing a shitty jab and a shitty cross. And the other woman was actually landing shots. And then she took her down and choked her out. Crazy stuff. Did you vote for Joe Byron, Alex? Get a board that can do more than 15. I might. Here's the other board, guys. Holy shit, it looks ridiculous. Elgato Stream Deck, how many? Oh my god, it's like $249. I mean, I'll get it, but shit, that's $249 for this guy. Oof. I mean, I guess, it looks like there's a lot. There's a lot of shit going on there. But it just needs to be sound clips. I don't need to have anything else. I don't need to have lighting. I don't need to have anything. It just needs to be sound clips. So I'll do my best to get something going, but I'll do a little bit of research just to make sure it's right for me. Do you know what I am saying? Look, I think interacting with the viewers on TDC would be next level for that show. That's why I did this. That's why I did this. I think this software would be great for TDC and this in case I want to interview Ben Stoner, Mr. Clunkerton, people of the industry, people that are still filling cement blocks, people that are still filling cement blocks in 2021. I'm sorry, filling blocks with cement in 2021. I want to interview people like that. Alex talking that shit. Alex, what's a safe power level? And he's gone, and he just took off, and he's gone. Here we go. Alex, what's a safe power level to keep a stock trans engine Vortec 1080 card? Getting tuned by Long with FFE. Here we go. Keep some of this shit to yourself, dude. Intake in full Vortec kit staying on Boostane to avoid false knock. Look, if you're going to stay on Boostane, you're not going to get more timing than about 15 or 16 degrees. A Vortec V7 or V3, sorry, a V3 JT self-contained unit. You could probably make high sixes, low sevens through a manual, through an auto, probably 660, 680. Pump gas, that's about really good to be safe for a long time. If you thought in your head that you're going to get 800 plus horsepower for that ship, I would avoid that like the plague. I'd stay in the mid to high sixes to be safe. Matt 2011 GT says soundboard support and Chase with some soundboard support. Guys, you guys do enough. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it very much. It's like the ones that go to a car show and hold the throttle, floor popping and banging until something catches on fire. Stupid. Well, hey, Dad, what are you doing with your wiener out? It says Dr. YouTube. Why not E85? Why not E85? What mess with Boostane? Look, in Florida, guys, Florida, for whatever reason, has a massive, at the racetrack gas stations specifically, had a massive shortage of not just E85, gas. By the way, did you hear that California banned small gas generators, portable style? They banned small generators? So heaven forbid, an earthquake happens and you need to get power. Let's say not air conditioning, but let's say you need to keep things cold. You need power to heat food. That's propane. So that's typically, unless you got like a toaster, unless you want toast. But taco trucks, bye-bye. Taco trucks. What are you going to do? Those awesome taco trucks, little food trucks. That's like their lifeline. What is happening, bro? What is happening in California that they're doing literally the dumbest shit on the planet? Imagine a natural disaster happens and you have a little generator outside and let's say you have someone on some kind of machine and you got to run it for a bit until the power comes back on. Someone needs the electricity. Someone needs something. And you guys are going to outlaw gas generators that are EPA legal, that have like little little emissions bullshit. Dude, California's a fucking dump. California is ridiculous. Heaven forbid they have a massive power outage. Not like California has ever had a power outage. Not like California has fires all the fucking time and have rolling blackouts in their big cities. Not like that's ever happened. So now they outlaw these things. And a cop, if you're a cop, hey, if you're a cop in California and you enforce that law, fuck you. Fuck you forever, bro. Fuck you forever. Don't enforce that fucking law. Fuck, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Out of all the things on the planet to outlaw, lawn equipment, and because that's the biggest thing, that's the biggest issue in Mother Earth, right? Leaf blowers and food trucks. Oh my God. CMD became a new member. Thank you, sir. And channel support from Arturo Hermosillo and Backdraft Cobra support from Chase. Psycho. Backdraft Cobra support. That's the funniest one. We got Edgar Sanchez says, getting my commission check tomorrow, so I'll send some more money for support. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Just relax, guys. Just watch my shit and we're good. Salvador Cortez says, Alex, not just generators, but all small engines. The death of ICE vehicles is coming. You voted Newsom in. You had your shot. You had your shot. Newsom was up for recall. You had your shot. And y'all dumb motherfuckers let it happen. Good job. EPA, oh my God. It was like soundboard support. You have given back more to me than you realize. What do you mean? I know your business seems to have taken off with the cookie stuff, but I don't think I was a huge I don't think it was a huge impact, but dude, thank you very much for the big donation. You do not have to do that. I got your back. Your cookies are badass. We're good. All I need you to do is just grow that business. That, you know how you can help, you know how you can make me happy? It's not by giving me money. Is if I rep your product, take that alley-oop and dunk that shit and kill it. Keep killing it with the products. Second Shift Racing said something. I don't want to miss him because he's a good dude. It saddens me to see how bad Cali is today. It's the birthplace of hot rodding. It is the birthplace of hot rodding. By the way, guys, Second Shift Racing has a new video out. Go out there, check it out. Cobra going out there, we're setting some records. Yes, Cobras are still on the road. California is idiocracy. Wait till they try to ban the sale of new gas-powered cars on 2035. Our grid can't support what we have now, and they want everyone to drive electric cars. Edward Zapata, you're wrong. You're wrong. Elon Musk, who is smartest man probably on the planet, says it's not needed. So all they need to do is let power plants do their thing. But that's the other thing. Once the grid needs more power fed through it, they're going to say, okay, we need like a lot of power plants. So what's going to fuel the generators or the turbines in the power plant? Fossil fuels or nuclear. And it's not nuclear. So stop saying nuclear. It's nuclear. So if a nuclear power plant is not allowed to go up, so that means you're going to just put solar panels anywhere. Okay, everywhere. Okay, where are you going to put all these solar panels? How much land do you need for these solar panels? In the middle of the desert somewhere? Great. How much? The amount of jobs to install solar panels, maintain them, maintain that grid, it's going to be astronomical. I'm not saying it's impossible. California has a lot of sunshine all year round. So if they have an insane amount of solar panels, it's possible. According to Elon Musk, he says all of China can easily be powered with solar. And he, you know, the guy can do calculations in his mind that I can't ever even fathom to do. So I believe him. Sorry. California just banned Cobras. So I can't make 600 horsepower with a small block 4302 from parts from O'Reilly zone. If it's a 303, according to his logic, not a 302, but if you had a 303, then you can probably make big boy power. Nuclear for the win, bicho, says Nestor Barrios. I agree 100%. You know me. I worked in that field. I worked in the millwright field. Nuclear is the future if you want cheap fuel, plentiful fuel. California is going after trucks again with smog check devices at entry points. Tony Kono says, hey, Alex, I have an 08 GT500 with a 2.9 Whipple, and it keeps throwing a P1227 code. I replaced the boost bypass check, vacuum lines, and EGR. Could it be math related or what? Just wondering if you've ever run into this. P1227. So let's look it up together. P1227. This is nice. I don't have OBS open and the computer is flying. So a P1227 code is a fuel injector 2 control circuit shorted. According to this, dude. According to this, it's a fuel injector 2 control circuit shorted. So check your injector connections to make they're not loose. According to this, it's your fuel injector circuit, not anything to do with MAF or supercharger bypass stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. California starting small with making straws illegal. Coca-Cola, the best guy in the chat. Awesome, great dude. Awesome guy. California has fields of solar panels in Southern California. In Imperial Valley, they have massive land with solar everywhere. Daniel says, as someone who maintains their own power grid for my house, it would boil down to people taking personal responsibility and not relying on power companies who already can't maintain the grid. Solar is a cool offset, but in reality, we'll still be depending on coal and natural gas, and most are afraid to admit it. Exactly. Even Elon Musk, when they were asked, hey, would you shut off all fossil fuels? If you had a switch to shut off all fossil fuels, would you flick that switch? He goes, no, we absolutely need that. We absolutely need that. So it's one of those things where he knows that you can't just shut it off because it would be catastrophic for everything, but you can't rely on that forever, obviously. What's the maximum amount of miles you'll buy a 2019 GT with? 50K and no mods. Just look around, make sure there was no supercharger bullshit and brackets and cut blocks and stuff like that. But if it was NA for most of its life, 50K is not bad. Imraj Grewal says spark plug defowlers don't work. Spark plug defowlers. What's a spark plug defowler? Alex, what's the maximum amount of? Already got that. Coca-Cola is the man. Coca-Cola is the man. He's the man. He's the best guy ever in history. I work for Southern Company. I can tell you nuclear is the best option. See, the people that don't know how nuclear works, the first thing they do is they go, oh, Chernobyl. If you look up what happened in Chernobyl, not only was it a newer kind of reactor, but there was a bunch of shortcuts taken that was the direct cause of the meltdown. And then the subsequent cover-up of the Chernobyl meltdown was even more crazy. Then they talk about Fukushima Daiichi plant where the tsunami, because there's a T in front of tsunami, hit the side and flooded shit, and electrical went away, and then pumps that were supposed to pump water in the system stopped pumping, and then basically had another meltdown. But at least, even though that one is technically the Daiichi, Fukushima, whatever the fuck, that's probably a way worse disaster than Chernobyl in terms of scope, because it was very bad. But in Chernobyl, people were sacrificed. People were thrown into that meat grinder. People were trying to put water. Yes, helicopters trying to throw water on a nuclear reaction. Ridiculous, bro. Cali needs to not go nuclear. They're like Soviet Russia all over again. Watch some Dark Sea Channel for some nuclear submarine shit. And it was a sodium fast breeder. They didn't have John Robin, not even spelling Homer Simpson properly. Coca en la cola, says Dr. YouTube. What's some, already got that. May have missed this, but any reason you don't go to Puerto Rico? Have you seen the video of those guys getting split-act? Look, I think Puerto Rico is a beautiful, beautiful island. The difference between you guys and me is I know Puerto Ricans. I know how Puerto Ricans act. I'm going to stay my ass here. Thank you very much. Not all Puerto Ricans. But if I treat Puerto Rico exactly like I treat Jamaica, if I go to Jamaica, I'm going to go to the resort that has the biggest gates and guards with AK-47s guarding it. Same thing with Puerto Rico. I don't feel safe there. I can't relax. I'm always going to be on edge. Why? Because it's not the United States. People go, oh, you're overthinking it. You're over. Bullshit. I lived there for a short period of time. I'm good. I don't go to Detroit either. I don't go to Detroit. I don't go to Chicago. I don't go to Philly. I don't go to New York City. You know what I mean? I stay my ass in Palm Beach. Fuck all that, bro. Shit. Good place to listen to stuff about the Japanese nuclear disaster. YouTube. Just look up the Daiichi, Fukushima, whatever the fucking shit. Let me go to YouTube, and it was called the whatever the fuck. Let me see. The tsunami. Fukushima nuclear disaster. So if you go right here to, it has 1 million views. Is this Dark Files? Oh no, that's Frontline. So if you look up the Fuka inside Japan's nuclear meltdown full documentary, Frontline, Big Big Black Cock News, apparently BBC News, understanding the accident of the Fukushima Daiichi. All of this is, guys, right here. It is 10 years after the nuclear disaster. They still have crazy stuff going on there. So, guys, if you want to get reacclimated with what I'm talking about, that's a good watch. Detroit chill, bro. Coyote, Coyote Austin, it's fucked. Detroit's fucked. Parts of New York City are lost. Chicago, oof. My ass stays where it's safe, and I'm not going to Puerto Rico. Even LA now is getting crazy, Cuban Coyote says. Not around my city, but started carrying my gun rather than fight a case than lose my life. I get that. Philly isn't so bad. Oh, yeah, right. Bullshit. You got to get out some more. The Elephant's Foot is some crazy stuff. If you want to go down that hole, exactly, guys. Look up Dark Files, The Elephant's Foot. Oof, that scares me to this day that there is a byproduct of a meltdown called chromium. Chromium is the metal that is made the byproduct of a nuclear meltdown. And it's only been done twice. It's only been done, supposedly it's chromium or chromium. Chromium. Let me see. I love this shit. Sorry, I get into the matrix. Chromium. Let me see if this is no, this is something else. It's not chromium. Fucking Alexandra. It's corium. Corium. Corium is a fuel-containing material, lava-like fuel containing that is created in the core of a nuclear disaster during a meltdown accident. It resembles natural lava in its consistency. That's right. When a nuclear disaster happens and the core melts down, the byproduct, the metal lava-like byproduct, is called corium. And that's what the elephant's foot was shaped by. Corium melting from the core of a nuclear reaction. And to this day, if you were to look at it with your eyeballs, you die. Not instant. You're just, there was like camera equipment that was trying to take a picture of it to see what the hell it was. And all that equipment just disintegrated over time, like over a short period of time. So if you were in the same room as that elephant's foot, you'd be dead in about, I don't know what they say, like a couple months, a month or two. It's nuts. I was looking up my ex-hubby's YouTube and landed here. Hey, Alexandra, why are you looking up your ex-husband's shit? Why are you looking up your ex-husband's shit? To see if he was creeping? To see if he was creeping around on some shit? Oh, I'm gonna look at my ex-husband, see if he was looking up some bitches twerking. He's probably looking up car stuff, how to divorce your wife, the best divorce lawyers, manosphere stuff, red pill philosophy. B. Randon says that stuff literally messes up your DNA. I cannot imagine. Salvador Cortez says, me and my friends were talking about the conspiracy that Dems will never. He wants to try to crowbar a conspiracy theory show here. That Dems will never resolve immigration issues due to that being their leverage in every election. Salvador Cortez, I got an even better one for you. Coronavirus will never end. Why? So people are scared to get in line to vote. Let's talk about that conspiracy theory. I suspect that the Democrats don't want coronavirus to end because they can scare people forever and say you can just have mail-in ballots for the rest of your life. Oh yeah, and you saw what happened. I mean, that's going to be the best weapon to keep them in power possibly. But as you saw, people are saying, no, I'm going to show up in person. I'm voting your ass. I'll get coronavirus to get you out of office. Fuck it. Omicron, Unicorn, Megatron, all this shit. Alexandra, that dating channel. Yes, look it up. She is the new KC526. Info upgrades. Okay, what's happening? Easier rig mail-in votes. Control. True. 2 Chainz voice. All the Transformers. Guys, it'll never end. if you guys think it's going to be, you know when it'll end? When you vote these motherfuckers out. And magically, Sasso, all of a sudden, it's life's back to fucking normal. And if you go, got a little cold? Yeah. Now it's like, oh, good corona. Stupid motherfuckers out there, bro. Can you turn off COVID in a tune, or is it government mandated now? JD Swag says, yeah, you're right, Alex. I think they're going to get more variants and scare people. You're exactly right. They want to forever force mail-in voting, FJB. Just, you know what's the best way to killing the coronavirus, guys? Vote Republican or Libertarian. In local elections, in the midterms, if you have a fucking Democrat on the ballot, vote against him at all costs. And magically, coronavirus goes away. Gonna try this again. Any reason you didn't go to the performance racing industry show? Because I was hoping you'd swing by the Ultimate Header booth and talk shit. No, it's just not. I'm kind of down on the whole performance and racing industry personally, guys. I'm losing interest. Let's just say that. I'm slowly losing interest to support the performance and racing industry in that capacity, because when you get a lot of inside knowledge as to how things work on your end of the industry, the less interested you're in it. You're the less interested you become in it. The EPA thing opened my eyes a lot as to whose interest in mind. You know what I mean? Like, you can look at the people that are in the performance and racing industry, SEMA, whatever, and at the end of the day, I don't think they have our interest in mind. If you see how much the top people at SEMA get paid, if you see how much money is generated by this industry and how much little influence those organizations have, when a YouTuber can influence the Clean Air Act more than $1 billion industry, it tells me I'm in my passion's in the wrong place. My passion's in the wrong place. My support is in the wrong place. My heart's not into it. I just don't care. So I'm going to go back to carbureted shit. I'm going to put a small block Ford fucking 428. Because if you have one more than a 427, apparently it's way better. So I'm going to put a 427 with a fucking carburetor in my 78 Fairmont and say, fuck this modern shit, because I don't care anymore. I literally don't care. It's like, the wind has been taken out of my sails. So PRI, don't care. SEMA, don't care. Want to go racing? Don't care. Don't care. Really don't care. People need to get their head out of their fucking asses and see who's supporting who has who's back. This is me talking, not Lund. So cut the shit with that bullshit, because y'all motherfuckers gonna be like, I can't believe Alex said Lund. This is my channel. I'm saying this. I'm saying that the industry does not have, their priorities are not in the right place. They're not in the right place. And they say, oh, it's a slow effect. This has been going on for over 5 years. Why in the last year, all of a sudden there's a huge support for it publicly? What's happening behind closed doors? Stop it. Alex, on the subject of coronavirus earlier, thoughts on the Joe Rogan episode featuring Dr. Peter McCullough, where the doctor argued that you cannot catch COVID twice? I didn't see it. Alexandra is here for Simps. What's going on with Alexandra? Hell yeah, women are in the chat. Black cars matter, baby. Small block Ford. Yeah, but you had a Coyote car too, Raul. You had a Coyote car. You still got that Coyote car? Unfortunately, the sport is dying because of our own government and people not doing the right thing. The street racing is not cool. Time to change venue. Yeah, fuck that. I'm down with that street racing shit. Fuck that shit. I don't care. We'll race in the street. Fuck it. Tracks are out there not putting any glue down. Tracks are out there barely limping along. Tracks are out there, not supporting the racer. So people would rather just race on the street. I have one local to me. And it looks like a good place to have something happen. It got sold to a fucking Walmart, like a Walmart distribution company. I'm just like, dude, the street racing in Southeast Florida is going to be ridiculous in the next 3 to 4 years. It's going to be dumb. I need some new memes. Show me some. Who's Brandon? Oh shit. Creeping. I'm trying to take in some info, says Alexandra N. Okay. Alex, San Antonio Raceway sold. Oh, Joe Mendoza. Joe Mendoza, get used to it. Get used to it. You're gonna see tracks just keep closing, keep closing. Technology is gonna get better. Cars are gonna be faster. All-wheel drive cars are gonna become prevalent, and people are just gonna race on the street. Just plain and simple. It's what's gonna happen. Hold up. Alexandra was creeping on her ex's YouTube, but came here with her channel. EPA agent Bethany. Oh, I know what you're up to, honey. I know what you're up to. You know what this thing doesn't have? It doesn't have a timer. It doesn't tell me how long I've been on. So, okay, I have to pay attention to that. You know how I know you're gay? You, you have a rainbow bumper sticker on your car that says, I like it when my balls are in my face. Meanwhile, Mr. Country laying fire on the street. Don't know what that is. Joe Rogan should get Fauci. Tracks don't care anymore, says Nick Primero. Our local track doesn't care about anything unless you have a big tire bracket car running 1050 with a delay box. So that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, right? So I'm okay with grudge racing and that's a money game. But tell me with that when tracks become grudge only tracks, those tracks fail. Show me a track that does grudge only NT stuff, and yes, people show up, but then once or twice the event comes up, but then all those other street nights to get the common guy, the common street guy that just wants to have some fun, that's where you can make some money. But no, they just do no prep or grudge only. And I'm just like, I literally have zero interest in NT and grudge stuff. I just don't care because I don't shit talk. I shit talk here to get paid, but I literally go to the track and race my car and want to have fun. But then everything becomes every motherfucker's Big Queef, every motherfucker's Sean, every motherfucker's Kai Kelly, every motherfucker says the lingo with their 14-second fucking Fox body. And I'm just like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to get out of here. I can't be around these people. I just want to have fun with my friends. And these motherfuckers talking this grudge lingo with their shit ass car, and you just can't enjoy yourself. It keeps the regular schmo away from the track. And they close. Milan was always the shit, though. Couldn't hook for shit. And timing was always off. Jared Wells, Alexander's right up your alley, brother. Exactly, Matt 2011 GT. Jared Wells should hit up Alexandria. I don't give a fuck. I've been through the Snowden, Alex Jones, etc. portal already. Okay. Our track in the Northeast doesn't work on street nights and test and tune. They're open 6 months a year, street night for 1 night a week, and they mix that all with the bracket classes. You've been to Lebanon Valley. You can't even rent out for a day or do a private thing unless be a small tire, whatever you'd like. They won't, sadly. That's where they're closing. And it's almost like they're saying people are going to develop this land anyway. So let's just keep the land as long as we can, limp it along, pay the taxes, and then sell it for $85 million to some fucking Walmart distribution company. I just want to have fun and drive my car fast. Me too. That's it. That's all I want. And these tracks are like, nah, you can't come unless you have a car on 28s, 8th mile, no time only. What? Or no prep, or they polish the track. They fucking polish the track and go, yep, run this event. We're going to polish the track. We're going to put syrup and chalk on it and make it as slippery as possible. And people show up and wonder why they go, my car crashed at this no prep event. And they have that Pikachu face like, oh, really? People show up. Why do you think a lot of people watch NASCAR? You really think people watch NASCAR to watch awesome racing? You really think people watch NASCAR to watch awesome racing? No, we want to see the fucking thing crash. Why do you think people go to no prep races? We want to see them shits crash or get really, really loose. It's crazy. Alice, can I get an ice track tune? This is the only live I can sit down and watch. Catch you later. Salim. See you later, brother. Biscuit says Toyota has a hydrogen car on their website. Do it for Dale. Almost like the EPA is paying tracks to do straight dog shit. Imagine the EPA is sending money to tracks to not glue it down, to not glue it. Like I've been to Palm Beach International Raceway, and my red car with all of its 400 horsepower has a complete seat of drag suspension. it'll do a bumper when it was like that, right? Back then it had stock springs, 305, 45, 17s, and 17-inch front runners. At 900 horsepower, this is South Georgia Motorsports Park. Bitch would hook. That's how the tire sounded. You know when the tire's hooking, when it goes peeling a fucking motherfucker off? So then that exact same setup at 500 less horse doesn't hook at Palm Beach International Raceway. Do you think I want to go there? You think I want to go to that motherfucker? Stop it. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine that wants to run fives. I only support Home Depot drivers. Boy, you guys listen. You guys pay so close attention. It blows my mind. Just put it in rain mode, says Bruce Lee. So, see, we just scraped the tracks here. You're running on bare concrete first few passes, then just let the rubber build up just like the street. Only time they'll touch it if there's a fluid down. That's fine. But when they polish the track, you won't catch me dead in that motherfucker. Stick shift class on the no prep is very entertaining to watch. I didn't see that, but I'd like to take a look at it. It's still no prep though. Starting tomorrow, we have to wear a mask inside again, Alex, here in Cali. Angel Jovel, why are you in Cali? You gotta, again, you guys voted that dickhead back in. So you deserve what you vote for. You guys think elections don't have consequences? Now y'all got to mask up again because of a variant that you cough a little bit. Stop it. 100% likes. No, Franco Oliveres. YouTube removed the dislike counter. Yes, YouTube removed the dislike counter because of Byron, because they were getting ratioed to death. Every time Jen Psaki was on, every time Byron was on, Brandon, that dude was getting ratioed to death. And technically, the algorithm should be not pushing those videos that are getting ratioed to death. 300 likes to 20,000 dislikes. So what happened? The dislike button disappeared. So now when I go to a video, it has 50 likes, but I don't know if 800 people hate it. So now I have to watch it for the first 2 or 3 minutes to know it sucks. Instead of, if you look at the ratio, you're like, well, this video is liked by a lot of people, 99% like ratio. But then if you see a White House video and it's like 20%, I'm like, I'm not going to watch that shit. It's whack. Dislikes hurt California's feelings. Think he was referring to the dislikes going away. Think he was referring to, and he's gone. Oh my God, he's gone. What if major parts distributors are paying the EPA to ban us modding the modern engines so that they can sell more Chevy 350 parts? The end of Greece says, as an app, bring it back for the dislike button. It's like taking your freedom of speech. True, all Byron's speeches had thousands more dislikes than likes, almost every single one. Still see the dislike button. WMS tuning, you see it, click it. There is no number next to it. There is no number. There used to be a number next to it. 5 likes to 10,000 dislikes. Comments are next. Yes, comments are next. Watch. All of a sudden, people are going to start removing bad comments. Jenny Bill says, channel support bitch are going to get you a new Recaro seat for your lives for Christmas. I got. This is a nice seat, guys. This is one of them GTR. This is the seat that every stupid YouTuber has. The same seat every YouTuber has. It's a GTR. I bought it because I was like, why does everyone like this chair? Oh, it's $100 on Amazon. That's why I bought it. I can see the comments going next. I see that a lot of comments on the White House have no comments at all. Still waiting on that milk jug selfie, Alexandra. Exactly. Alexandra, send us. Hey, Alexandra, how can I get a hold of you off site so that I can send you a link to show everyone here that you're a real person? Alexandra, hit me up on IG, YDBT for life. So this is my IG, right? YDBT for life. And you need to send me a message there. I will send you a link. In that link, it'll allow you to go live with us here to prove that you're a woman. Vamos a ver. Do you have an Amazon wish list for Tony? No. Look, he's got enough shit. He's got people that buying him shit nonstop. But if I do get a wish list going, I'll put it out there in case y'all want to get Tony stuff. Look, he likes chew toys, teddy bears. He humps teddy bears. He just destroys doggy styles the teddy bears. Oh, Alexandra wants to play? Okay, let's see if she's full of shit. Hit me up, YDBT for life. and we'll get you on. And if you're trifling, then we'll let you know. And if you're like legit, I'll send you Jared Wells's info because I'm a taken man. Also, what camera are you using? Might be able to get you a better camera too. Alex, I have a Elgato Stream Deck. I'd like to donate to the channel. If you will have it, let me know. Also curious what I'm using a piece of shit Logitech C90, I think, camera. So yeah, my camera is very, very basic. All right, only hood chicks talk like that. Bro, got to see this. Poor teddy bear. Yeah, he fucking takes a teddy bear and he fucking rails that thing. Like, good for you, buddy. There's a big dog he plays with. Complex's girls dog has a big what is it called? A Great Pyrenees, gorgeous dog. And Tony is humping that dude's back because he's gay. He's just fucking tearing into it. No red rocket though, like no red rocket. Nestor Barrios says, "Bitch, on your sound clip, you want to play rough?" That's a Miami thing, Nestor Barrios. Nestor Barrios, that's like a Miami thing. Like when I look at the movie Scarface, I immediately turn it off. I hate that movie. I think it's awful. But people here, um in Miami or Florida love that movie. Puerto Ricans love that movie. I think that movie is terrible. I had a Great Pyrenees, super mellow. Yeah, he's a super mellow dog. Cool. Tony is the star. What's up, girl? Where you at? She's lying, bro. Nothing. She trifling. I told you that girl wasn't legit. You know, I'm trying to get you guys. I'm trying to get you guys a peek because I'm good. Are all these Plan B upgrades a sign of things to come in the tuning world? Plan B upgrades? What do you mean Plan B upgrades? Me? Oh, me? You're talking about me? Look, no, look. I'm not going to sit on my hands and wait to see what the EPA does. I'm not going to wait on my hands and wait to see what this industry does. This show, these channels are generating a pretty good income, and I'm not going to quit my job, but in the event that something happens, I have something to fall back on, right? You can't just sit there and go, well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to invest back in the channel and see if it can generate. My goal is to double the income this channel is making by the end of next year. And if that happens, oof, I'm going to be in a real good position. So that's the goal. So I'm going to start upgrading, start making sure that this channel has, good quality streams. And the other channel, I think will probably overtake this channel in 2 years easily. But depending on what's going on, that channel is doubling the growth of this one right now. We caught a catfish live together, guys. Cardio sucks, says Juan Arturo Velez. Hell yeah, good for you. Did she disappear from the chat too? She ain't here. Complex doesn't mean bad. Gotcha. Complex girl means she lives in the complex. Goal equals 6-figure channel. Yes. Nawid Sadiq. If I can double the income of this channel, that'll be a 6-figure channel per year. That's a good look. That's a really good look. Time to get that big house and side-by-sides up in the woods. Boy, you guys really listen to the show. Holy shit. YouTube Corrupt and Free Speech says, I'd love to see TDC blow up to 6-figure subs next year. I think that one will do it because that one is more wider reaching than this one. This one is very niche. Complex Girl has a good ring to it. Good for you, bud. Maybe it's Doris from Woman Driven. She has a wrench for you, Alex. That was like a 21 millimeter, right? Like she had her name was Doris. I didn't even know what her name was. Yo, she didn't hit me up. Well, sorry guys, I tried. She definitely was not down to send us a message to show you what she was like. But what are you gonna do? Leslie Viva says, Alex, you taken so far? I mean, pretty taken. Is Leslie a guy? Leslie's probably a guy. Yeah, I'm pretty much nothing's official, but I don't have anyone else on my radar. Do you know what I'm saying? 21 millimeter wrench in the Toting. Holy shit. Did we talk about several GT500 stolen out of Ford assembly plant? I heard about that. So I heard that a bunch of GT500s were stolen out of the Ford assembly plant, which is hilarious as fuck. And then they crashed them somewhere. And I'm like, really? Ain't that some shit? I'm gonna see if I can find the article and show you guys what ended up happening. Fuck. Here we go. Check it out. Dearborn. So let's show you what happened here. 4 brand new Mustangs GT500s stolen from Ford assembly plant. Let's read the article together. Authorities are searching for a group of suspects who stole several Mustangs from the Ford assembly plant in Flat Rock. The incident happened Sunday at around 10:25 p.m. Police say 4 brand new Ford Mustang GT500s were stolen from the Ford assembly plant. Initial investigations indicate that one of the Mustang GT500s crashed through a security gate in order to exit the facility. There's no available video footage for the incident, police said. Shortly after they left, the 2 stolen vehicles were recovered on I-75 in Brownstown. Oh, of course, it's in Brownstown Township and the city of Southgate, including one with heavy front end damage. Both vehicles were unoccupied. The other 2 stolen Mustang GT500s are described as belladonna black in color with no further description available, police said. Anyone with information about the stolen Mustang GT500s can contact their local police department or the Flat Rock Police Department. Let's look at the comment. Damn, they're stealing Shelbys now? Time to lock mine up. Hopefully they don't start coming for used base model Kia Souls. Praying. What happened to the steel, the tires and rims? It wasn't me. Voila. I feel like this government business is government business under the table. Fast and Furious. Dearborn is the new Los Santos. Me and my Honda Civic are safe. Y'all stay safe out there. Scary scat packs of cats. My dream car now. Someone buy me one. More comments. Boy, the comments might be gold. Man, someone said yesterday, here, go for the Mustang. Now we got to worry about public safety when they start running people over. Oh, no, more crowd jokes. Oh, my God, I've never heard crowd jokes. Good comments. Good shit. Yo, I still don't got her shit. She said she was gonna hit us up to she's probably doing her makeup. B, I want to see you like that to see what the deal is. They find the cars because they were too slow. Pedro talking that shit. Alexandra and YDBT for life. Oh, she asked me where to hit me up. Where's she at? Look, I'm doing this for the guys in the chat. She said, "Oh, I want to show them este toto. A ver cómo se ve." What's your Insta again? Dude, I added. What do you mean you added? You don't add me. You just send me a message. Man, shit. Let me see who added me. What the fuck is this? Let me see. Dude, if that's her, that's not her. No. Okay, so send me a message. This shit's got catfish written all over it, son. All over it. I'm not even going to make her shit public. This shit has catfish written all over it. Why? She's way too good looking. Way too good looking, guys. So let me see if she sends a message. Let me send it. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, dude. Let me see. She sent me a message. Nope, no message yet. Guys, she's way too good looking. Yo, you want to see this? Bro, you want to see this girl, guys. It's no joke. She sent the message. Here we go, guys. You guys are in for a treat. You better be all dressed up. Okay, so let me watch it be a guy's dick. Could you imagine? So, guys, I can preview what's happening before you see it. So let me send her a link. Copy to clipboard. Okay, young lady, here's your moment of truth. If you want to be in with the dudes, guys, if you held on to the chat, this is it. We're going to see if Alexandra, by the way, she has a Russian last name, so I'm like, uh-oh. We'll see if she's legit. And if she's legit, I'll show you guys, and you guys can talk to her in the chat. Okay, she has seen the she's seen the message. We'll see what the deal is. Milk jug time. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's a video, so it's got to be her. Make her do jumping jacks, right? We should make her. We should make her do jumping jacks. She still hasn't accepted. We are getting a little TDC, laughing my ass off. We're gonna go into the Matrix. Alexandra is Lady T. You will what? Alexandra, we need to make sure that you're a real person, Alexandra. Stop waiting. Stop doing some trifling shit. I want to make sure that you're a real person because you're in here talking that shit, creeping on your ex's YouTube, and you somehow ended up on my YouTube, which is a very weird place to end up. So I sent you a link. Click that link. That link will turn on your camera and we'll put you on, and we'll see if these guys, because look, you know how many times men have been catfished, and they need a guy like me to be the middle person. Because I'm taking man. But this is for like Jared Wells and all the single guys in the chat. You might have a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give her till 9:30. If by 9:30 Eastern Standard Time she isn't on, se acabó el party. Someone said, hold the milk jug. Can we transition to TDC now? Bing bong ding dong. Give me a moment in Russian accent. Give me a moment. I am tucking my my vagina in my pants. Hold on, Alex. I will take a picture of my penis and balls. I will turn it around and it will be my fruit salad. My vagina. It's so juicy. Alex, I am not a men's. I have very hard penis, a juicy, very moist vagina. Stop it. Basically, real life hot rodders see a chick with a V6 and hubcaps. Oh my God, what a beautiful car. Alex, you need to be very patient because I am taking time to clean the head of my penis. I am sorry, is my Russian accent. Penis and vagina is same word. It's pito. Yo, she got, dude, looking at the Instagram, guys, this is ridiculously, like, she's way too attractive. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at a girl and she's got that much shit going on, it's way too attractive. When you can't, AC's, okay, homeboy's going in on the grid. We're not talking about the grid right now, Edward Zapata. We're trying to get some Toto on the chat, and you want some bullshit. He's talking about, oh, let's talk about the grid, and I think Toto. We have transitioned to Toto, and sorry guys, I'm a man of the people, and I want to make sure y'all don't get catfished again. So this girl is way too good looking to be a real person. Sorry. Oh, I was just trolling. I was just messing around. And see, I think she's got pictures of her daughter and shit. I'm not gonna put that up. You know, I want to see. I want to see if this is a real person. I don't think it's a real person. Nah. Sorry, guys. Very good looking girl, but I just don't think it's a real person. But all right. She got 4 minutes. She's got 4 minutes to get on. That's my fail in Insta. Bull separation at life. That's my fail in Insta. Post separation. It's life. Hey, click the link. Do you guys want me to, like, hey Alexandra, you want me to show them the Instagram and then they'll understand why I think it's a catfish situation? Alexandra, give me permission to show your Insta. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to even show your Insta handle because I don't want people like blowing you up. I'm not going to block her. I want to make sure she's a real person. Ooh, Deftones. You saying I have to go powder my face? You saying I have to go powder my face? Someone said show it. I'm not going to show it unless I have her permission, guys. You can do some weird shit. I have certain powers that I should not abuse. She said show it. Okay, so Alexandra N said show it. Guys, you ready to see some catfish action? Here we go. Here we go. So you know when you see this, guys, you're like, okay, yeah, you're good looking, but you're a little too good looking. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to try to put her shit on blast. She's got her kid in it and all this stuff. But yeah, it's a little too good. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, I was scraping in my husband's YouTube and I somehow ended up here. Stop it. Does the baby latch? Why the long face? Dead ass might be real. I don't know if it's real, dude. It looks, I don't know. But hey, look, guys, you guys want to hit her up? Alexander, you're about to get 5 bazillion guys looking up your YouTube. I'm not going to show your Instagram because I don't want to give you any, shine. I don't know. You could be some fucking weirdo. But yeah, there you go. She didn't send the link. She didn't want to go on video, but there you guys go. Let me scroll down to get past the kiddo. She's got her kid on her shit. I feel weird about that. I feel so weird about putting someone's kid on their shit. But anyway, that's enough of that. So she didn't show her shit. So I'm sorry. So hit her up. She's obviously into dudes. so you guys can hit her up on her YouTube and see if you guys can get in there. Not me though. I'm spoken for. I'm good. Bro, she real, says Coyote Austin. It's a guy, says Amir. In Mother Russia, we catfish to find forever husband for green card. Her Instagram name is on the URL. Oh, it is? Well, there you go. There you go. Fuck it. Sasso, no Toto. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's been an hour and a half. This worked out really well. This program works really well. I just have to get to, someone said Ice's profile. Bro, that chin, definitely a guy. I just have to get the soundboard stuff. I have to get a better camera, and I think I'll be bringing you guys a better quality show where I can actually bring people onto the chat. She didn't want to join, so that's good. Actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna remove that whatchamacallit. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciated the show today. It's been a good time just playing with the new StreamYard settings. and then hopefully, you know, give you guys some good content going forward. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., YDBT Dailies. If I go on TDC, give me about 15 minutes because I don't have much going on. So, and it'll probably be for an hour, and I won't be able to do bumble swipes. I won't be able to do bumble swipes because this program does not allow it, and there's issues with the profile. It like got either taken down because I removed a couple of photos, and I'm just like, it got like taken down. So I won't be able to do bumble swipe. So I probably won't go on today, and I might go on tomorrow where I have more of a chance to get on and give you guys a better show. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Have a good rest of your night. I don't know if I'm going to do TDC. I wouldn't expect it. Let's aim for tomorrow just so I can have a chance to relax or whatever and configure everything, give you the proper things, give you the proper sound and all that shit, because I really want to maintain the Bumble Swipe segment of the TDC channel, because to me, that's most of the reason people show up. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. See you later. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.